friends, it's Shelley with Wreath Crafters Helping Ideas and Style Trends with Shelley. And I thought you might want to come on and see me assemble my dinner. So I had mentioned earlier in another live video that I was making an Italian dish that I made up. So I wanted to show you. I start with this ragu. I get the chunky tomato garlic, and I brown 1.5 pounds of hamburger meat. And then I pour this on top. And I might put a little bit, like a little teaspoon of sugar in there just to take away the acid. But anyway, so this ragu chunky tomato garlic, I buy the big package, 66 ounce, because I'm going to make it in a lot of food here. I'm making this great big pan. I'm not sure how big this one is. It's bigger than a 9x13. See if I can read on the back of what the Pyrex dish says. 11.5 by 14 and 14 3/4. That's how big this dish is. So I have a lot of family to feed. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little bit of this in the bottom of it. A little bit of sauce. This, I mean, you know, you can do this just with over regular noodles and everything, but so I put this in the pan, just a smidgen of it. Basically just like lasagna. And I'm going to put noodles. Then I'm going to put the cheese. Just a casserole, basically. Kind of like lasagna, but it's not as time consuming as lasagna. I use the rigatoni noodles, which are the plain square noodles. Hey Vicky, how's it going, girl? How you doing? I'm making dinner for my mama tonight. Our family eat off of this a couple days, so it's a good dish to have. So say use the rigatoni noodles. Y'all know which ones those are. This is the big flat kind. This is the kind I grew up eating. I'm from an Italian family. Italian and Mexican. And my Mexican grandma used to make the best spaghetti around. She's married to an Italian. And his family was really good at cooking yummy dishes. So then I just kind of ladle it in here. Evenly spaced, even layers all around. Or you could also do a lasagna noodles if you want to do that. I mean, this is just like a quickie way to do it. Oh, I forgot a spoon for this. Okay, hang on. Just using that right here. Okay, so then you take a little bit of the small curd cottage cheese, like what you would put in lasagna. Here, see, small curd. I just kind of dabble that out, put a little dollop of that on everything. There's no rhyme or reason to it. It really doesn't have to be perfect. Then I take Parmesan cheese, and I put that on top of that. Kind of mix it around a little bit. Okay, next thing I do is the mozzarella cheese. See, I got the mozzarella cheese here. I'm going to sprinkle that on top of this. I like a lot of cheese on it. It's yummy and cheesy. Evenly disperse it around. And then we start all over again with the sauce. Just layering, just like you do lasagna. And then you just heat it up in the oven until it's all bubbly and melty and yummy. Super simple meal. I used the really big can of the Ragu this time because my mother complained that last time it wasn't saucy enough for her. So man, I'll make sure it's good and saucy this time. See, here's my sauce over here. All it is 1.5 pounds hamburger meat browned, and then just put the Ragu in there with it. It's really good like that. I've been known to just do that and put it over regular spaghetti noodles for my family and cook up some bread, and it's a quick dinner. Quickie spaghetti, we call it at our house. I love the Ragu products. They're really good. My mother uses the Ragu, a traditional, to make her a meatloaf that my family loves. So for those of you that do not know, my mother's handicapped and it's hard for her to get around and cook things. And so we usually go out to dinner, but I cook sometimes for her. We take turns. Once in a while she'll cook. It takes a lot out of her to do it, but she was a fabulous cook when she could get around, and so she's a hard one to please though, so you know sometimes it's difficult to cook for her. She's a perfectionist at everything she does. She did everything well. Always has, always will. Anyhow, see what I'm doing? I'm just layering it down. Hi, Rosemary. How are you, sweetie? Hi, Cheryl. How are you, girl? Making my mama dinner. Oh, shoot. Okay, wait. Hey, okay, let me get my order straight. Okay, now I got to do the wrap. Now I got to do the... Now I've got to do the cottage cheese next. Hey, Cheryl, you're asking about that house I posted on the page. It's actually my grandma's house. My mother owned it and used it as a rental property, but now she's selling it. It's a very nice house. It's completely remodeled and everything. My mother does everything up perfectly nice. And so she actually got an offer on it today, full price. So just so you know, I replied to your question on my Facebook, but anyway. So I'm going to go ahead and just use the whole thing on this. Doesn't matter. Probably have another layer here that needs to go on here, but it's alright. We'll just swing it. We just swing it around here. Then I'll put the Parmesan. Does this look familiar? Is this how y'all make your lasagna when you make it? Okay. And now this will be our last layer. The sauce. I mean, I probably should have done noodles, huh? Noodles was the next layer. Dadgummit. Oh well, it's alright. It's okay, so you never know how. Just keep going. I think I messed up, didn't I? Layer rotation. Oh well, it's fine. It's fine. I can never keep up with myself, honestly. I just can't keep it. Just kind of keep on going. No one will know. No one will know. They'll be the wiser. I meant to put the noodles under the sauce. Because now I'm going to put the cheese and I'm going to put the... Oh, well, it's alright. Sorry. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, Shelley. I will worry about it, but you know, I'm going to try to shut myself down from it. I do worry about those kind of stupid things. Anyway, it's all good. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I might have to mix it up now. See, now I've got all these noodles that are going to be dry. Alright, I might have to mix it up. I don't know. We'll have to see how it goes. I've done that before, so I made a mistake and I had to mix it up. Hey, girl. It's like lasagna. Yes, it's exactly like lasagna, Cheryl. It's just we call it quickie lasagna in our house. Kind of like it's a dish I made up. Super simple, super easy to do. But you got to remember how to layer it, otherwise it gets messed up like I just did. It's all right. We'll fix it. We're gonna fix it. Okay, I'm just going to mix these noodles in a little bit. And it'll be fine. It'll be fine, girls. We can make it work. Look at this. I got a big problem here too. Made a big mess. Trust me, it's delicious when we eat it. Delicious. I normally don't have to mix it up like this, but because I got out of because I forgot the order of my rotation of my noodles, I'm having to mix it up. Normally you don't have to mix it up. Normally you end with the sauce. Instead I had it in with the noodles and that messed me up. But it's okay, girls. It's okay. It's okay, friends. We'll make it work. I always make it work. It's going to taste the same. It's the beauty of this dish. I have done it before where I would mix it all up and it works out fine. It's going to be very, very good. My family loves it. I have a lot of sauce down there, so I'm going to mix it up all around. Okay. So now I'm going to take it back around. I'm going to do no, I'm going to do this next. No, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do the mozzarella cheese. Put a lot of that on the top. Got the big bag, so I wouldn't have to chinch with it because we love the cheese. The cheese is the best part. Like it when it gets that hard crust on top, you know. Okay. I promise it's delicious. Didn't show you anything that wasn't good. Super simple and inexpensive too. So if you don't want to make a pan this big, you can just buy the smaller package, you know, and just cook it accordingly. You know, like half your noodles instead of the whole package, and just smaller size ragu. It's really just kind of improvise. I suggest you do. Okay, now I'm going to go back with the Parmesan. Yes. It's good and cheesy. I know, guys. You have the Parmesan sometimes gets like packed in. Here it comes a little bit, not as much as I'd like it to, but it's coming. There it goes, there it goes. Okay, I guess that'll do. Okay, so now it's ready to go in the oven. And I cook it at about 375 until it's ready. I'm going to show you. I'm going to push it over here so you can see me take it to the oven. Okay. Put it on for 30 minutes so I could just check it for 30 minutes. And I was going to show you guys my sweet potatoes. But let's make the icing first for the cake really quick. Remember, I told you before I was going to come back and make the icing for the cake. Get rid of all this stuff real quick. Throw away my ragu, my ragu container. Let me see. I may have to, let's see, what did my sister do with this stuff? Oh, it's over here, okay. All right, guys, we'll have to turn you around over here, move you down here. Hang on. Okay. All right. Yeah, luckily she let me hooked it. She left me hooked in there. Okay, guys. So next what I'm going to do is I'm going to make that icing for the cake. My mother does not think a meal is complete without dessert, so I got to always make her dessert. Okay, so let's see if I can push my thing back further so you can see. Right, let's try this out and see if it's soft enough. It's pretty soft. I guess it could be a little soft a bit. Okay. So now we're going to take our box of powdered sugar. It's 16 ounces of powdered sugar, 2 cups of powdered sugar. If you can't find the box, you can just do 2 cups. What happened to my scissors that my sister gave me earlier? I'm at my mother's house and fixing her dinner tonight, so sometimes I know where things are, sometimes I don't. Hang on, guys. I found the scissors. The little chihuahua's barking, so you hear in the background. He's a yapper. Hey Loretta, how are you, honey? Glad you're here. Thanks. Hey Devin, how are you, honey? I'm making my world famous icing, cream cheese icing. I made the cake earlier on the live. So now I'm going to slowly put the powdered sugar in the cream cheese. This is scrumptious. Everyone loves this recipe. So easy too, girl. I'm about easy, easy, easy. Hey guys, you see what I'm doing? You don't really have to put anything in it. You can put some vanilla extract in it if you'd like. I like them going anything to it. I just do the icing and the cream cheese and the powdered sugar is all I do. It's delicious. Hello Maria, how are you, girl? How's it going? How you doing? I'm glad you're here, honey. Oh look, I got sauce on my arm. It looks like blood. It's not sauce. Let me get a napkin and wipe that off. Spaghetti sauce for my spaghetti dish I just finished. Okay, let's see. Just do it a little bit at a time so it doesn't blow up on you, because it will. Powdered sugar will go everywhere if you're not careful. It's already kind of getting everywhere, but not too bad. Okay, as you can see, I look lovely today. Today's No Makeup Sunday. I'm just taking a break, enjoying the... I wasn't planning on doing any of this, but I thought, well, if I'm going to cook, I might as well show you guys. Sometimes that's the best way to come on, right? You know y'all love me no matter how I am. With makeup or without, right? Hey, Devin, it is yummy, girl. Wait till you, oh my gosh, it's so good. You have to try it. It's super simple. Just want to make sure your cream cheese is soft. 8 ounces of cream cheese and 16 ounces of powdered sugar. You can put this on anything. This, I put it on my white cake, on my white birthday. We call it birthday cake because we eat it any time of the year. And it's nobody's birthday today, but we're going to have it today. And but you can put it inside of anything. It's really good. You can put it inside like a crescent roll and bake it with some like little some lemon extract in it, or some orange and different things like that, and or cherry pie filling, and make a little tart like thing. It's getting kind of hard to work right now because we're just sticking it up. Just getting all that powdered sugar in there. We always fight over who gets to lick the bowl afterwards. Okay, guys, let me find the spreader for it real fast. Bear with me, guys. I'm over here at my mama's, so I don't have all my stuff like I normally would have it at home. I have to find her stuff, and sometimes it's not easy to find it. Here, I'll turn it so y'all can watch me instead of looking at nothing. I'm over here. I'm over here. Here I am, guys, over here. Okay, so let's see. Maybe I can try this one. I really don't like this. Is not my favorite one, but I'll use it. Okay, I'm going to get my cake really quick. This is a little spreader. My cake is right over here. Hang on. I'll show you my cake. Here's the cake. Kind of looks like cornbread, doesn't it? But it's not. It's white cake. My sister and I were commenting that it didn't really pull away from the sides. We think it's because we forgot to put the Pam. Remember from the earlier video, we forgot to put the Pam icing on there. I mean the Pam in the. So I don't know how it's going to turn out, but oh well. It'll be fine. We'll just dig it out if we have to, right? It's that good. Okay, so I'm going to try to get some of this out of here. Oh my gosh, can you hear that dog? His name is Gizmo. I mean, he is a little toot-toot is what he is. Drives us crazy barking all the time. I chewed him out, but then I realized, oh my gosh, y'all are listening to him. Put that back in there because someone's going to eat it. Someone's going to want that. Peter. Okay. It's getting there, guys. I was trying to, I don't want to waste any of it. I want to use every bit of it I can. Because it's so good. It's so good. Alright, so now this is the hard part, is getting it on this cake without pulling away, you know, from the top. But it's all right. If it does, it's alright too, because it's just for my family. But you know what I'm talking about, like when you ice a cake, it kind of backlashes on you. I'm trying to get as much as I can of it out of the pan. It's so good. It's a bowl of deliciousness, guys. It's so yummy. I know there are recipes that have to put butter in it, but I don't think it needs it. I mean, you know, you can put butter in it if you want. You can put, I think maybe half a stick of butter, maybe. But I don't think it needs it. I like it just as it is. It's easy. It's good. Okay, can y'all see what I'm doing? I'm plopping it on the cake. My mom's neighbors are partying. Man, I can hear music coming from the backyard. See them? Can you still see me? Yes, good, okay. This is one of my very favorite recipes. My friend Ramona taught me how to make it. Actually, her mother's the one who taught her how to make it. Her mother's since passed, but her memory and her recipe lives on. So I think of Ramona every time I make this recipe. And her mama, and I say, thank you for teaching me how to make this yummy recipe. At Easter time, we tint it and make it into green grass and put green coconut on top of it and decorate it with little bunnies on top. And it's a very versatile recipe. You can make it really, dress it up, make it really cute for different holidays and things like that. You know, you put little, what do you call it? You know, the little peeps and stuff in there. Trying to get every bit of it out of here, guys, because I don't want to waste it. I don't want to eat it either. I want it on the cake. I mean, I have been known to lick the bowl, which I will, but I don't want that much left over. Oh, goodness, it's hot in here. It's hot in my mama's house right now. It's probably because I've been cooking. Okay. All right, let's see what we can do with this now. So when you go to ice the cake, you want to make sure you don't pull up on it, because if you pull up on it, then that's when you have the problem with the cake pulling back. So once you start icing it, you want to make sure you gotta Gotta be very careful to stay down, and it's so hard because I've been known to mess it up myself, and if it does happen, it just happens. It's not the end of the world because I'm just making it for my family. But I try every time not to make it happen. My mother can do it perfectly, of course. So you see how I'm just going down with it, getting it in all the corners, and then once you have it on here, you can kind of make sure that it's evenly dispersed and spread it around. Yikes. Trying really hard not to mess it up because I don't want to mess it up for you guys. I want you guys to see it come out perfectly. At Halloween, you could put candy corns on it and dress it up that way, or sprinkles and things like that to make it look pretty. You could write on it, happy birthday if you wanted to, or happy Halloween, or whatever holiday it is. You could put this icing on chocolate cake or red velvet cake or any kind of other cake besides the white. We just love it on the white with the almond extract. It tastes like a wedding cake. It's really good. My mother's going to be surprised when she comes in. She sees I already made the cake and everything. Got everything done. All I have to do next is make the bread. And that's it. I think that's it. Make the bread. Okay. All right. I did it, girl. I did it. Yes, I did it. All right. Okay. Yay. I'm so happy. I'm so proud of myself. Okay. So now I'm going to make sure that it's evenly spread everywhere. See, because you can kind of see like where you get pockets of it where it's heavier or it's thinner. See, like right there's a little bit, it's kind of thin right there. Okay, now I'm going to come back over here. Okay, can you see what I'm doing? Just kind of swishing it back and forth, making it look pretty. But I can see I have a lot of icing right here. I really don't want it to have that much icing right there. Because I want everyone to get a fair share of icing. I don't want one person to get all the icing. You know. Right, there you have it, guys. There you have it. It's done. Yummy, yummy, yummy in the tummy. Oh, oops, I almost made a mistake right there. Here it is, guys. It's delicious. It's a delicious cake. Okay. Y'all, yes, we're in Texas, Loretta. That's where I am, in Houston, Texas. Could you tell from my accent? Is that what it was? You could tell from my accent because I said y'all. Or y'all in Texas. Yes, I'm in Texas. That's so funny. I don't think about it, but anyhow, I probably do say y'all a lot. So I was going to show you the sweet potatoes also. Okay, guys, let's go back over here now. I'm going to take you over here. I'm going to show you the sweet potatoes. Hang on. I'm just going to carry this over here. So I've got it on like a pod thing. I'm going to carry over here. I'm going to look and see how the potatoes are doing. Can you see them in here? See the sweet potatoes? Oh shoot, it's too much. It's too much. Can you see them all in there? Yes. Can you see them? They look delicious. And so they're still cooking. That's the sweet potatoes I made on the live earlier. And see all that yummy sauce and stuff in there? I know it looked like I had a lot of sugar and a lot of stuff on there, but it's so good. It's so good. Where are you from, Loretta? I'd like to know where everybody's from and everything. So anyway, it's so hot in here, guys. That's it. That's what I made today, except for the bread. Texans are Texans, girl. Oh, funny. Yeah, I'm in Houston. We're the Texans. We're for the Texans. Oh, goodness. Where are you from, Loretta? Tell me. So, anyhow, how fun. I love this community. It's such a good time, and we have so much fun with everyone, and I really appreciate you guys joining me and keeping me company while I'm cooking and everything. Over here at my mama's house, and she's been gone all afternoon, so it's been quite pleasant trying to get everything together without having her yelling at me how to do everything. But anyway, let's try the icing really quick. Okay, let's spin around over here. Let's try the icing. Oh my gosh. Oh, so you're in Texas. Okay, cool, girl. All right, look, I'm going to try this icing. Yummy, yummy in the tummy. Mmm. Hey, Sandy, how are you, honey? It's so good, guys. It's so good. You have to try it, honestly. It's so easy. I just got to try it out. So, anyhow, it's delicious. I love it. It's easy. My family will be happy tonight. Everybody's going to be eating really good. And hopefully we can make it last for 2 meals. That's the big thing. We like to hang out and watch TV together and just chill out. My mother lives in the same neighborhood I do, luckily. My sister recently moved back in to help her out. So we're all together all the time, and it's a good thing. Family's very important, and I love mine dearly. Even though I can say my mom drives me crazy, she does drive me crazy, but I adore her, and you know, I guess that's the way it is. So anyway, I just wanted to share with y'all what I was doing today. So I'm glad that everyone tuned in. Thank you so much, and I appreciate all the first timers and everything. And if y'all would like to share the love, I'd appreciate it. I'm trying to get my page up to 1,000 likes. I'm like at 960 something. I'm trying to reach 1,000. So if y'all want to help me out, that's awesome. I'd appreciate that. And anyhow, it's great seeing everybody. Thanks for tuning in, and I will catch you guys later on. Thanks. See you later. Bye-bye.